$90+ billion. That's the amount of money that was just passed by Congress this last Saturday. Where's that money going? Well, I can tell you for sure that it's not going anywhere here in the United States. It's all going overseas. It's keeping us back, keeping us in two wars now, um, and more money for the Ukraine, of course. It's this clown show that's going on over there. And anybody who still thinks that the Ukraine's going to win this war, you're delusional. You really are. That's all going to come out down the road. But this money's going somewhere, and there's no accountability for it. There hasn't been, but there will be down the road. So we've got $90 billion plus of our money, you and I's tax money, going overseas, and here in the United States, we're falling apart. Most people can see that already. Our border is wide open. Invasion, millions of people, undocumented, illegal aliens have come across the border. A lot of them are military age, young men. China, a lot of them are criminals. A lot of them are terrorists. A few have been caught already. So these aren't conspiracy theorists. Something's coming down the pike. They're being on it. They're giving money. They're giving free housing. All these sort of things as we, the tax-paying citizens, are struggling just to survive. I was reading an article the other day, a couple of articles that was saying in a Financial Times, $20,000 to $25,000 more the average American family is pulling out of their pocket just to survive this last year because of inflation, because of gas prices, because of taxes, because of groceries, all sorts of things. So we've got homeless problems. It's a catastrophe in some of the bigger cities. San Francisco, another article I was reading, Gavin Newsom's getting taken to task because billions were spent on the homeless problem in the last, I'm not sure, I'm just throwing out decade, probably more, and they have nothing to show for it. As a matter of fact, the homeless problem is worse. We've got families spending, they can barely keep it together. Crime is rampant in a lot of cities. A lot of corporations are pulling out of certain cities, mostly blue cities, because of the laws. Police can't do their jobs anymore. And people are just going in and robbing these stores blind, and they're losing money. They're shutting up and they're leaving. Grocery stores, Target, all sorts of things. Measles outbreak. I just saw an article on that in Chicago. I've read a couple of articles on these measles outbreaks that, part of it is fear porn, but the other is not any of these articles dare even go mentioning maybe it could be the illegals coming in and bringing disease with them. No, we can't talk about that. So we've got a lot of issues at hand, and what this boils down to is our leaders. As I've said many times before, our leaders are not listening to the constituents anymore. They're doing what they want. Taxation without representation. And I'm generalizing. There's still a few good ones out there on both sides, but overall, it's the uniparty. And they're doing stuff willy-nilly with our money. They're just spending it, and we're getting taxed everywhere we turn. We can barely even keep our necks above water. I'm hearing from a lot of people I know and people I don't know in my conversations around the country. Just this year, the IRS did something. I posted some articles on it. I don't know the specifics, but people aren't getting the same returns they were expecting back, the refunds, which is their money anyway. They're having to pay more. So the government's just going taxation without representation. Give me your money. We're going to throw it all overseas, not account for it, and give it to people like Ukraine, things like that. People are done. On all sides, I've seen this pot boiling for especially the last year. They are fed up with their leaders and lawmakers. So what needs to happen, and I'm repeating myself often, is we, the people, need to take our power back. That is happening around the country, not fast enough for many of us, but we need to vote out those lawmakers who consistently haven't listened to us for over decades now. That's from the city level to the county level to the state level to the federal level. All of them need to go. It's the swamp. The uniparty, they need to go. So take a good hard look at what Congress did this Saturday. And our money, what they pass and they're sending overseas, and take a good hard look at what's going on in our country and the problems we have. And the basic average American on both sides, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican, just trying to survive. People are just on the edge now. A lot of us in my shoes that I talk to, people who that are on the same wavelength as me, let's just say. A lot of us think a lot of this being done just on purpose, these clown shows, just to help wake people up, to bring the people together. Because bringing everyone together and working towards a common cause is what it's going to have to take to get our lives and get our country back and get to where we can actually enjoy ourselves again, or live a free life without the censorship. And it's clown world. We've been in clown world for a couple of years now, and it's going to get worse. Hate to tell you, but it's going to get a lot worse. But start to look at the big picture. Start to see what's going on. Start to work on your communities. Come together. Talk to your neighbors. That's how it's going to get done. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.